Hi, Carlos.
Hola, profe.
How are you doing?
Fine, and you?
Fine, thanks. Good. Good enough.
Great.
Good. Hi, Alia.
Hello.
Hello, Galia. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Okay, we went to, what time is it? Is it cold in your neighborhoods?
A little.
A little? Yeah. Here also. It's sunny, but a bit cold.
Yes.
Well, today we're going to, that's okay. Today we're going to go on with something we started last class, but at the end of last class, we talked about neighborhoods, yes? I mean, but we didn't do any exercise about it, if I'm not wrong. You just talked about the places where you lived in general terms. Hi, Santiago.
Yes.
Hi, Catalina.
Hi, everyone.
It was something in general. Yes, hi, Catalina.
Hi.
Hi. If I remember well, that was the last thing we did. Because last week you were in recess. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's why our last class was a long time ago. Yeah. How was your recess?
I did a lot of work.
Yeah. So not much rest.
Exactly.
No? What about the others? Could you rest? Catalina?
Yeah, I did. I did rest a lot.
Okay, good. And you, Galia?
Not so much.
Not so much?
No.
Why? Do you have to study?
Yes, study, and I went to the cemetery too.
To the cemetery?
Yes.
To a funeral?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. Santiago, what about you?
The same as Carlos. I studied and a little bit of rest, but not too much.
Yeah. Well, but there will be another recess. When is it the other recess?
17th of May, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. May 17th. Yeah. In a month, more or less. Okay. Well, let me see, I'm a bit lost to that. Because according to my notes in our last class, at the end of our last class, I mean, first of all, we practice directions and you watch a video about it. But at the end of our class, I asked you some general questions about your neighborhoods. Am I right? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
We didn't do any exercise. So now in the first part of our class, we're going to go on with description of places, but much more guided, okay? So we're going to start with a new unit and talking about describing your neighborhood. Let's see, I will ask you to go to your cursos, material docente. Material docente, wait. describe your neighborhood. That's the name of the file. Okay. Please download the first file. This one. Okay, wait. Okay. I will ask you to go to exercise 2. Here we have, this is a mind map, you know. Here we have, first of all, we have a box with different words. And here we have 4 aspects, okay? Sort of, how can we say? Sort of categories of things. So my neighborhood and places to see, to visit, accommodation, adjectives, and other. So I will ask you first to move the words, classify these words into one of these categories, okay? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. Please go on. When you're ready, please let me know. Okay, ready? Are you ready?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to check each item, we can say, in let's see, places to see or to visit. Let's see, Carlos, give me one.
Museum.
Museum, good. Another
Museum.
one, Santiago?
Park.
Okay, park. Another one, Catalina?
Bar.
Bar, okay. Any other one? I don't think so. Okay, let's see, accommodation, Francisco.
Hall of residence.
Hall of residence. Okay, hall of residence. What is a hall of residence?
Como una
Anybody?
residencial.
No. I mean, well, yeah, not exactly that, but did you find any definition of what a hall of residence is? Because it has some special
No.
characteristics. What did you find?
A college building where students live.
Yeah, normally is related to students. Not in Britain, not necessarily students, but generally they are students. Yes. Yeah.
O a hostel.
I'm sorry?
Hostel. Hostal of for touristic people, como
No, it's not like a hotel or like a hostel. It has to do with, because it's connected to institutions like universities, like some religions, for example. So they are connected to students or to people related to universities in general. Yeah, it's not that anybody, I mean, any tourist can go. Yeah, in
It's
Britain.
like a pension.
Like pension is something different. Pensión
Mm.
no es pension. O sea, a ver, yes, pension is AFP Habitat. That is a pension. They pay pensions.
Okay.
Do you understand it? I mean, pensión, la palabra pensión en español tiene tiene dos significados. One in English can be a hostel. Well, not a hostel exactly, this is hostel. Do you know any way to say pensión, a place to sleep when you are a tourist in English? Does anybody know that, a word for that?
No, I don't know.
No? Anybody?
No.
Well, there are different words. Boarding house is one. Boarding house, another one could be bed and breakfast. B's and B's, I mean, B and B's. That means bed and breakfast. Yeah. Bed and breakfast. Those are the words that I usually use as pension in a place to stay when you are traveling. Now, the word pension in English is pension, but has to do with the money you get when you are retired. Yeah? Jubilación in that sense, okay? So be careful with that word because it can be tricky. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So, wait. We were talking about, well, accommodation, they said hall of residence. Any other one? Catalina?
I don't remember what they said, but I had flat.
Flat, right. What's the meaning? Can you give me a synonym of flat?
Apartment.
Apartment, right, good. Good. Let's see another one, Galia.
House.
House, right. There we have another type of accommodation. Good. Let's see adjectives. Santiago?
Quiet.
Quiet, very good. What's the opposite of quiet?
Noisy.
Okay, could be noisy. Could be unquiet also. Did I say a synonym or opposite? The opposite, yeah. Okay, good. So quiet is one. Another adjective, Carlos?
Busy. Oh, busy.
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 Busy. Okay, busy can also be the opposite of quiet. Okay, good. Any other one, Catalina?
Lively.
Lively. Can you give me a synonym of lively?
Sad.
A synonym.
Awesome. Happy.
Yeah. Exciting, maybe?
Exciting, colorful, I don't know.
Perhaps it's too much, no?
Yeah, could be.
Could be too much. But
Could be too much.
if you talk about a place, you don't say it's a happy place. You say it's a lively place, exciting place. Yeah, more or less. Okay, good. Well, let's see the words that could be included in other. Galia?
Neighbors.
Neighbors, very good. Another one, Santiago?
Traffic.
Traffic, right. Another one, Francisco?
People.
People, right. Now, if you think about your the places where you live, your neighborhoods, let's see how many other words you could add in these categories. Do you understand? For example, places to see or to visit. Yes? Let's see, Galia. What could you add to this category in your place?
Maybe the supermarket to visit.
Okay, yeah. But
Or we have a how to say mirador.
okay, lookout. A
Lookout. We have a
Oh,
little lookout.
okay,
Yes.
very good. Very good. Yeah, lookout. Yeah, okay. What about you, Carlos? Can you add a place to see or to visit in your neighborhood?
I don't know how to say feria.
Feria? Street market.
Street market. The
A
street market.
market. Okay.
The the business.
Shops?
Is when I go to buy bread, buy bread or jam.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say the shop. I am
Shop.
going to the shop.
Yeah, but when we talk about places to see or to visit, well, yeah, maybe shops also. Yeah, you were right, Galia. Could be supermarkets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could be shops, supermarkets. Good. Any other one, Catalina? Any other place to visit or to see or to visit in your neighborhood?
There's not much, but there's also a hill where you can find a lookout
Okay.
and a really tiny stadium, not really big.
Okay. I remember you live in yeah. Lookouts, Carlos, yeah, but only one word. Lookout.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Right. Okay. I forget that when I am sharing my screen, you cannot see the chat. Okay. Well, let's see accommodation. Can you add anything else in any of your, any word in your neighborhoods? This is a question to all of you.
A room maybe or not?
Rooms, yeah. You mean what? I mean a hotel?
A space with a bed.
No, yeah. But the space, the room, is it in a hotel or is it in a house? Or...
Yeah, in a house or in a hotel. Yeah.
Okay. So it could be a bed and breakfast, could be, or a boarding house.
Yeah, in a boarding house.
Boarding house, yeah. Okay. Any other one?
Maybe the clubhouse of the village that I live.
What is that?
It's a place where I can find a pool, ¿cómo se dice? And another accommodation that the people can use if they pay or they are part of the clubhouse, a member of
Can they
clubhouse.
sleep in there? Can they spend days there?
No, they can sleep there, but they can do activities and use the installation.
The facilities.
Yes.
Yeah, but that is not accommodation, because accommodation is a place where you can sleep.
Okay.
Well, I mean, where you can live in there for some
Okay.
time.
I was thinking that maybe a place that can we use them.
No, that could be a place to see or to visit.
Okay.
There you can say clubhouse, but accommodation may be any place that you rent or you pay for in order
Okay.
to sleep there, to spend some time there. Yeah? Okay, let's see. What other adjectives would you include? I mean, to define your neighborhoods. Francisco, give me one, please.
Quiet. Residential area, it's a adjective.
Residential is the adjective. Yeah. Residential. Good. Can you give me another one, Galia?
Cloudy.
Cloudy?
Loudy.
Ah,
Loudy.
loudy. What do you mean
Yes.
by loudy? Noisy?
Yes, noisy.
Noisy, okay. Another one, Carlos?
Clean. My neighborhood is clean.
Clean, okay. Clean. Can you give me another one, Catalina?
It's calm.
Calm, okay. Right. Okay. Well, let's see. Now you're going to listen to somebody describing his, a guy describing his neighborhood, okay? Let's see, listen, you will listen to it twice, and I want you please to take notes about the things he describes and what the place is like, okay? Let me, wait. My God.
I live in Hackney, which is an area in East London. I live in a flat just opposite Hackney Central Tube Station. Hackney is a nice place. It's quite residential. I mean, there are lots of houses and not many tall buildings like skyscrapers or anything. It feels more like a small town, really, but it's not far from London city centre. Lots of people live in Hackney, but work in central London. They choose to live here because it's cheaper than living in the centre, and the transport links are good. You can get to central London on the bus or underground in about 20 minutes. Plus, you can cycle along the canal to other parts of the city. Camden's not far. Anyway, there are lots of things to do in Hackney. The high street is lively in the evening, and at the weekend, there are plenty of good bars and restaurants there. But you know, they're London prices. It's over £6 a pint these days. Unbelievable. Apart from pubs, there are a few good parks. Plus, there's also an outdoor swimming pool called London Fields Lido. I'm sure you're thinking that no one would want to swim outside in England, especially in winter. But don't worry, the pool's heated. I guess there are some downsides to living in Hackney. I mean, I feel like the area is quite safe, but a couple of my friends have had problems there. Like, one of them had their bike stolen from outside their flat. Still, that could happen anywhere, really. It doesn't seem like crime is a big problem in the area. The traffic in Hackney is okay, even at rush hour, but parking is a problem. There aren't many parking spaces on our road. Plus, it's really expensive to park there. It's much more convenient to take public transport in the area or to cycle around. Overall, I'd recommend Hackney as a place to live. It's affordable compared to other parts of London, and it's got a good feel about it.
Okay, once again.
Yes, please.
I live in Hackney, which is an area in East. I live in a flat just opposite Hackney Central Tube Station. Hackney is a nice place. It's quite residential. I mean, there are lots of houses and not many tall buildings like skyscrapers or anything. It feels more like a small town, really, but it's not far from London city centre. Lots of people live in Hackney, but work in central London. They choose to live here because it's cheaper than living in the centre, and the transport links are good. You can get to central London on the bus or underground in about 20 minutes. Plus, you can cycle along the canal to other parts of the city. Camden's not far. Anyway, there are lots of things to do in Hackney. The High Street is lively in the evening, and at the weekend, there are plenty of good bars and restaurants there. But you know, they're London prices. It's over £6 a pint these days. Unbelievable. Apart from pubs, there are a few good parks. Plus, there's also an outdoor swimming pool called London Fields Lido. I'm sure you're thinking that no one would want to swim outside in England, especially in winter. But don't worry, the pool's heated. I guess there are some downsides to living in Hackney. I mean, I feel like the area is quite safe, but a couple of my friends have had problems there. Like, one of them had their bike stolen from outside their flat. Still, that could happen anywhere, really. It doesn't seem like crime is a big problem in the area. The traffic in Hackney is okay, even at rush hour, but parking is a problem. There aren't many parking spaces on our road. Plus, it's really expensive to park there. It's much more convenient to take public transport in the area or to cycle around. Overall, I'd recommend Hackney as a place to live. It's affordable compared to other parts of London, and it's got a good feel about it.
Okay. Could you follow it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. In general,
Maybe.
I don't, can you please give me a second because I am really freezing. I will turn on the heater. Give me 1
No.
second, please.
No problem, miss.
No problem.
Okay. Carlos is stood up. Okay. Well, so let's see. Where does he live?
In a flat
In a flat. Where?
in London.
In the outside of the London?
Okay, in London. Yeah, in London,
yes.
in London area. What is this? I mean, what is his place, his neighborhood like?
A quiet residence.
It's a residential area. Yeah.
Yes.
What else?
With a lot of house.
A lot of houses.
Mhm. The transport is good
Okay.
because it's near to the center of London, I think.
It's near the, yeah, near the center. Yeah. Near the center. Okay. Okay. What else? Any other good characteristic of the place?
He said that there are bars and restaurants.
There are pubs and restaurants, okay.
And parks?
Parks also, yeah.
Outdoor swimming pool. I don't know what that means, but I swim
Outdoor.
swimming pool, outdoor swimming pool. I think that I hear that.
Yeah. What do you think an outdoor swimming pool is?
Like a public pool, I think. Swimming pool.
Well, maybe public or private, but the swimming pool has a characteristic, is outdoor, not inside. It's in the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But because if you think about London, I mean, an outdoor swimming pool in London sounds like sort of crazy thing, or not?
Mm.
It would be sort of But there is a characteristic of the pool. Did you get it? Catalina?
A temperate pool? Temperate?
Heated. It's heated.
Yeah.
Heated. I don't feel like swimming in there, even if it is heated. In the open air, like saunas in Sweden, I don't know. Well, that's my opinion. Okay, so, okay, it's heated. Any other good characteristic of the place?
He said that is cheaper than the center of London.
Is what, sorry?
Cheaper?
Cheaper than the, okay, right. It's cheaper than houses or flats in the center of London. Yeah. What else? Any other good characteristic?
I think that he said expensive parking.
Sorry?
He said expensive parking.
Okay, so that is not so positive, so good. Yeah, that is a problem. Parking is very expensive. Yeah.
He said the traffic is good, but the problem is the parking.
Exactly. Yeah, traffic is good, but parking is too expensive. Yeah. Good. What else? Anything else about the place?
Was a place quite safe? Quite
Okay.
safe place.
It's quite a safe place. Very important. Yeah. Quite a safe place. Okay, good. Do you feel that you like this place or you would like this place? Yes? Even if it is cold?
Yes.
Well, if it's cold in winter, because summer, well, okay. Well, please, I will ask you to go to your courses again, and this time I want you to download a file called, it's in Material Docente. Material Docente. Material Docente, wait, something called, a file called sentences. Sentences. Okay, here you have a list of, I mean, two columns, okay? These are parts of sentences. So the idea is that you will listen again, and this time you're going to match the first part with the second part. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So listen again and match the sentences, okay?
I live in Hackney, which is an area in East London. I live in a flat just opposite Hackney Central Tube Station. Hackney is a nice place. It's quite residential. I mean, there are lots of houses and not many tall buildings like skyscrapers or anything. It feels more like a small town, really, but it's not far from London city centre. Lots of people live in Hackney, but work in central London. They choose to live here because it's cheaper than living in the centre, and the transport links are good. You can get to central London on the bus or underground in about 20 minutes. Plus, you can cycle along the canal to other parts of the city. Camden's not far. Anyway, there are lots of things to do in Hackney. The high street is lively in the evening, and at the weekend, there are plenty of good bars and restaurants there. But you know, they're London prices. It's over £6 a pint these days. Unbelievable. Apart from pubs, there are a few good parks. Plus, there's also an outdoor swimming pool called London Fields Lido. I'm sure you're thinking that no one would want to swim outside in England, especially in winter. But don't worry, the pool's heated. I guess there are some downsides to living in Hackney. I mean, I feel like the area is quite safe, but a couple of my friends have had problems there. Like, one of them had their bike stolen from outside their flat. Still, that could happen anywhere, really. It doesn't seem like crime is a big problem in the area. The traffic in Hackney is okay, even at rush hour, but parking is a problem. There aren't many parking spaces on our road. Plus, it's really expensive to park there. It's much more convenient to take public transport in the area or to cycle around. Overall, I'd recommend Hackney as a place to live. It's affordable compared to other parts of London, and it's got a good feel about it.
Okay. Could you complete it? No? Okay, once again then.
I live in Hackney, which is an area in East London. I live in a flat just opposite Hackney Central Tube Station. Hackney is a nice place. It's quite residential. I mean, there are lots of houses and not many tall buildings like skyscrapers or anything. It feels more like a small town, really, but it's not far from London city centre. Lots of people live in Hackney, but work in central London. They choose to live here because it's cheaper than living in the centre, and the transport links are good. You can get to central London on the bus or underground in about 20 minutes. Plus, you can cycle along the canal to other parts of the city. Camden's not far. Anyway, there are lots of things to do in Hackney. The high street is lively in the evening, and at the weekend, there are plenty of good bars and restaurants there. But you know, they're London prices. It's over £6 a pint these days. Unbelievable. Apart from pubs, there are a few good parks. Plus, there's also an outdoor swimming pool called London Fields Lido. I'm sure you're thinking that no one would want to swim outside in England, especially in winter. But don't worry, the pool's heated. I guess there are some downsides to living in Hackney. I mean, I feel like the area is quite safe, but a couple of my friends have had problems there. Like, one of them had their bike stolen from outside their flat. Still, that could happen anywhere, really. It doesn't seem like crime is a big problem in the area. The traffic in Hackney is okay, even at rush hour, but parking is a problem. There aren't many parking spaces on our road. Plus, it's really expensive to park there. It's much more convenient to take public transport in the area or to cycle around. Overall, I'd recommend Hackney as a place to live. It's affordable compared to other parts of London, and it's got a good feel about it.
Okay. Could you complete it now? Not yet. Let's see how many you have, okay? Not how many, I mean which ones you have. Let's see, Carlos, can you please read the first one?
I don't have the first one.
Galia?
Yes, I think I have.
Yeah.
Okay, I live in Hackney. Okay, which is an area in East London.
Good. That's correct. Number 2, Santiago.
I don't have that one.
Catalina?
No, I don't have it neither. It's kind of hard to like write and see it. That's why it takes longer.
Oh, well, I didn't think of that aspect. I thought, okay. Yeah. And can you, no, you can you write on the screen? I mean, no? Can you mark it, not write? No?
In the screen?
Yeah, on the screen,
No.
yeah? No? Highlight it or something like that? No?
I don't know. I don't know if you can do that.
No? If I play it once again, do you think it will help?
Yes,
Maybe.
wait a little.
Sorry? Once again?
Yes. I think one more time.
Okay.
I live in Hackney, which is an area in East London. I live in a flat just opposite Hackney Central Tube Station. Hackney is a nice place. It's quite residential. I mean, there are lots of houses and not many tall buildings like skyscrapers or anything. It feels more like a small town, really, but it's not far from London city centre. Lots of people live in Hackney, but work in central London. They choose to live here because it's cheaper than living in the centre, and the transport links are good. You can get to central London on the bus or underground in about 20 minutes. Plus, you can cycle along the canal to other parts of the city. Camden's not far. Anyway, there are lots of things to do in Hackney. The high street is lively in the evening, and at the weekend, there are plenty of good bars and restaurants there. But you know, they're London prices. It's over £6 a pint these days. Unbelievable. Apart from pubs, there are a few good parks. Plus, there's also an outdoor swimming pool called London Fields Lido. I'm sure you're thinking that no one would want to swim outside in England, especially in winter. But don't worry, the pool's heated. I guess there are some downsides to living in Hackney. I mean, I feel like the area is quite safe, but a couple of my friends have had problems there. Like, one of them had their bike stolen from outside their flat. Still, that could happen anywhere, really. It doesn't seem like crime is a big problem in the area. The traffic in Hackney is okay, even at rush hour, but parking is a problem. There aren't many parking spaces on our road. Plus, it's really expensive to park there. It's much more convenient to take public transport in the area or to cycle around. Overall, I'd recommend Hackney as a place to live. It's affordable compared to other parts of London, and it's got a good feel about it.
Was it better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, Santiago, can you do the second one?
I live in a flat just opposite Hackney Central Tube Station.
Right, good. Number 3, Carlos?
Wait. It's cheaper than living in the center?
The other one is not far from?
Ah. London city center.
Can you read it completely, please, Carlos?
Oh, sorry. It's not far from London city center.
Okay, not far from London city center. Go on, Galia, please.
Okay, it's cheaper than living in the center.
Right, good. Francisco, please, the next one.
There are a lot of things to do in Hackney.
Right, good. Catalina, the next one.
There is plenty of good bars and restaurants. And
Yes.
there is plenty of good bars
There are plenty of good bars and restaurants there. Is that?
there.
Yeah. Good. The next one, Santiago.
The traffic in Hackney is okay.
The traffic in Hackney is okay. Go on, Carlos.
Overall, I recommended Hackney as a place to live.
Right. Galia, the last one.
It's affordable compared to other parts of London.
Okay, to other parts of London. Right. Good. Any questions about this vocabulary, this exercise? No? Okay.
No.
Well, let's go back to your courses again. I mean, the first file you downloaded. Wait a minute. I will ask, can you see my screen? No. No, sorry. You cannot see my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is on the second part of second file, the second page of the same file, okay? Now the idea is that you prepare to describe your own area or neighborhood, okay? Use the phrases from the listening to help you, okay? Make notes on the following topics, but don't write in full sentences, okay? Just notes. So the aspects you must include in your description is location, places in my area, adjective describing my area, negative and positive things about my area, and an overall opinion, okay? Please, these are the aspects you must include. Is it okay?
Just words?
Sorry?
Only just words?
Yeah, the idea is not to write the complete sentences and then to read them. The idea is that you write down words, and with those words, you can describe your neighborhoods orally. Yes?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I will give you a couple of minutes, some few minutes for you to think about it. And then when you're ready, please let me know. Anybody ready?
Yes,
Who?
Santiago.
Santiago. Let me see Santiago. Okay. Let me have a look at the, okay. Okay, Santiago, you can start.
I have to describe my location, everything.
Yeah.
Well, I live in Peñalolén, in location, far from the city center. Near my house, there is a big park, and a lot of stores, and hospital, and school, and the subway station.
Sorry, the subway station, yeah.
The area is quiet, and the park is relaxing.
Sorry, and?
And the park is relaxing.
Yeah.
Something negative is that how I live near an avenue.
Sorry, because the voice, this goes close and far.
Yeah, a negative thing is that how I live near an avenue and near a shopping mall and a school and a hospital. Here is a lot of traffic. But something positive is that here are a lot of green areas and my friends live near to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. As you live, be careful with those two words. When you say,
How?
if you say how, it's a question. I mean, it's the way to do something. And when you say as, it's because you live. That's the reason why, right? And your friends live near you. Near to doesn't exist. Near somebody or near somebody.
Okay.
Good, Santiago. Good. Who can continue? NTN2. Catalina, can you? Okay.
Okay. I live in Matuli, a town next to 10 minutes away by car to the city Rancagua. It has a supermarket, parks, and a public pool close from where I live. The neighborhood is pretty clean, calm, and cheaper than Santiago. Something negative is that you find a lot of traffic during the morning, and a good thing is you can find good transportation. And overall, I think it's a nice place to live.
Okay, good. You live, I mean, your place is not, 10 minutes away from
Rancagua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Caterina, good.
Okay.
Let's see who can go on. Francisco, can you go on?
Okay.
Good.
My neighborhood is on San Joaquin, near to the midtown of the city. Its name is Villa Músicos del Mundo, and the names of the streets, it's the name of the famous museums of the classic music, like Verdi, Stravinsky, Bach.
Sorry, can you repeat? Because I was impressed by the name of the villa, so it's a beautiful name. I never heard it. Before,
Yeah, it's Villa Músicos del Mundo.
yeah.
And the names of the streets is the names of the famous musicians
Yeah.
of the classic music. The principal street is Sebastian Bach. There are some parks and bakeries. Near to the place, there are a subway station. It's a residential area. It's quiet. The neighbors are nice. And I don't know. The negative aspect is that my friends live far to me.
Mhm. Okay. Now, why do you think that why is that place related to musicians? I mean, is it connected to what? Do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know. How long have you been living there?
My mom live here since her born.
Since she was
Her
born.
born in the. I don't born in the in this place, but my mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
A ver,
Was born. Yeah.
She borns in this neighborhood.
Yeah. She was born.
She was.
She was born in this place. Yeah. Were you born in the same place?
In Ñuñoa.
So you were not born there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Good. Let's see some things. You live in San Joaquin. Yeah. In San Joaquin.
On.
No, not on.
Okay.
You live in San Joaquin. I don't know.
It's more specific that than on.
No, I mean on is used on surface. San Joaquin is a district.
Yeah.
So in that case, you say in. Yeah. When you say near, as I said, you say, I don't know, A is near B, not near to, near. Okay. The same as far is far from. Far from my friends, for example. Yeah? And bakeries. The pronunciation is bakery. Okay? The place where you buy bread is bakery. Okay. Good, Francisco.
Okay.
Let's see, Carlos.
Yes. My neighborhood is in the commune of Maipú. It's far of the city center, exactly in the Tabancura passage. There are a lot of shops, a street market only on Saturday and Wednesday. 2 years ago, a supermarket opened 2 blocks away. I think it's a good place to live because it's very quiet and clean. There are a lot of pets and a lot of them are very kind. Thank you.
That's it, very fast. Okay. Is far from, again. Far from. Yeah. Good, Carlos. Let's see, Galia.
Okay. I live in Puente Alto. near the mountain. I live in a house that is in a village. The name of the village is Valle del Sol. And where we have a supermarket, a clubhouse, a really big park, and a hill, a near hill. And we have 2 cemeteries and a small lookout too. It's a place noisy sometimes and active.
Yeah.
A noisy place and active time too. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes. The good things that have my neighborhood is the park, the view, and some facilities like the supermarket or well. And the negative is the apartments that are close to my house and some neighbors. And in the summer is really hot. That's the problem.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Galia. Good. Let's see. Be careful with the pronunciation of cemetery.
Cemetery.
First of all, it's not cemetery. It's
cemetery, like a tree.
The pronunciation is cemetery. Cemetery. I don't know if all the words, but most words ending in terry or Tory or wait. I should have done it the other way. Or, I mean, most words ending in this most words ending in terry, Tory, or Terry, most words are pronounced tree. For example, cemetery. Ooh. Cemetery. This is the pronunciation, cemetery. Okay? For example, the word history. History. It's not history. History.
I have a question.
Tell me.
Is related to the tree. How do we say tree of the plant and tree of the number 3? Always is confusing to say that word.
Wait a minute. Let me give you the last example of this is secretary. 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 Now, in terms of numbers, well, árbol is tree. Tree, T-R-Y, tree. And the number is 3, feta española. Yeah, nothing to do. 3. Okay, 3. Okay, did you understand, I mean, and the endings of tree, cemetery, secretary, history, laboratory, etc.
Yes, yes.
Yes? That is because one of the, when you have long words and the stress in English goes on the first syllable, the one in the middle disappears. Almost disappears sometimes, okay? So that's why. Okay, guys. No,
It
sorry.
is the England pronunciation or American?
I think it's in both places. Perhaps in England it's more highlighted, more emphasized, maybe, secretary. But I think it's the same. History, it's the same. Yeah. Why do you say so? You think it's different?
No,
Ah,
I
no,
ask for no.
it's the same. It's the same. In some other cases, there are some differences, but not in these ones, not in these examples, okay? Now, Galia, be careful when you talk about it, you give an adjective. It's a noisy place, a hot city. You never put the adjective after that. You don't say a place noisy, no, a noisy place, okay? That is very important. Keep it in mind, okay? Finally, the good thing that have my neighborhood, no, the good thing that my neighborhood has. Subject, verb. Okay? Good. Any questions or comments about this part?
So the pronunciation of tree is tree, and
Three.
the other is three. Three.
Three. And that's it. La lengua entre
Three.
dientes. Three. Como azúcar,
Three.
como zapato.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss.
Imitating the Spanish people.
Three.
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 Yeah, that's it.
Three.
Three.
Oh.
Yes? Okay, any other question? Shall we go for a break for 15 minutes? Good. See you then in 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Okay. Well, going on with this description of places, we're going to see, I will ask you to go to, wait a minute. I will ask you to go to your cursos. Material docente again. Please download a file called Undersea Tunnel Undersea Tunnel, American English. Okay. In this part, we're going to read about, well, obviously, an undersea tunnel. But before that, we're going to check some vocabulary. Okay? Could you download it? Could you download it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So here in exercise 1, we have 4 words and 4 pictures. Have a look at the pictures and have a look at the words. Bridge, ferry, roundabouts, undersea tunnel. Let's see if you can match the words with the pictures. Okay, let's see number 1. Let's see, what word is, Carlos, picture number 1. What do you think? Carlos? Carlos, can you hear me? Catalina, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep. Can you please?
The first one is undersea tunnel.
Okay, undersea tunnel, right, good. Let's see the second one. Francisco? What do you think? Francisco? Francisco Ayala. No? Galia? Or Francisco, I don't know.
The second is roundabout.
Roundabouts, very good. Roundabouts. Okay. Let's see number 3. Let's see Francisco now. Number 3. Francisco, can you hear me? Francisco? No, cannot hear me. Santiago?
The number 3 is bridge.
Bridge, right. Well, number 4. You can speak, Francisco. Okay. Let's see, Carlos, can you tell me number 4, please? Carlos?
Yes, I am here, but
Okay.
oh, I don't know how to say it, but
Is the only one missing?
yeah, but I came now. I don't know how to say, but I'm on the set. No, on the section. Ferry. It's a ferry.
It's a what? Sorry.
It's a ferry.
Ferry. Yeah. Right. It's a ferry. Right. Have you had any experience with them? Well, I suppose that a bridge, everybody knows a bridge, I think. Do you use a bridge, or did you use a bridge in normal times?
Can you repeat the question?
The question is if you have had any experience with some of them. I mean, for example, when going to university, or I don't know, going home.
With the roundabout? Oh, roundabout?
Roundabouts? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
But not in this country.
Which roundabout?
In Portugal, you find many of them, like everywhere. They use this system like everywhere.
Sorry, where?
In Portugal?
The country.
Yeah, the country.
I've never been there. Okay, yeah. Lots of roundabouts. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
Cuba, there's a lot of bridge too. There are
A lot of
a bridge.
bridges. Yeah.
Bridges. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot.
In Santiago, there are a lot of bridges too, I think, or no? No? I don't know if a lot, but several. No? What about ferries? Do you have any experience with ferries?
No, in my case, no.
No?
Oh, yes, I do. When I go to Puerto Montt,
Uh-huh.
we have to go to Chiloé, and we take a ferry.
Okay, right. Yeah, to cross Canal de Chacao. Yeah, okay. And what about an undersea tunnel? Any experience with that? Do you know, even though perhaps not personally, but have you heard about any of them?
First time.
Sorry?
First time that I hear undersea tunnel.
You listen, you hear about an undersea tunnel, okay? No? Okay. Well, we're going to, please, I want you to go to the second page of this document, okay? Here you're going to watch a video, where they will talk about a new undersea tunnel with a roundabout, okay? But before watching the video, here you have 5 different sentences. In each one, there are some options, to complete the sentence. So I want you please to read them and choose the answers, the best answers in your opinion, okay? And then we're going to check them with while watching the video. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So please.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Who are you?
Nothing.
Sorry?
Hello.
Yeah, who are you?
You can hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Francisco?
Oh, por fin. Sí, no sé qué pasó, pero traté de arreglar Tuve un problema, no sé qué pasó.
Yeah, okay, don't worry.
Escuchaba, pero no podía hablar.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, are you ready with the exercise?
No.
Hurry up. Ready? Because here you have to guess, actually. Make a guess.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Okay? Well, so now you will watch the video and then check your answers, okay? Let me have a look at them. Wait. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first underwater roundabout in the world is opening in the Faroe Islands in the North Atlantic. The roundabout is part of a 7-mile tunnel system connecting 2 of the islands. Going through the tunnel will save lots of time driving around the coast.
I don't hear
Travel between the
anything.
North Islands and the
Me
capital.
too.
At the center of the
I can
roundabout
hear.
is a column of natural rock that looks
We can't hear.
You can't hear.
Yeah, we can't.
Oof.
I can.
Wait a minute.
Lucky you, Galia.
Yeah.
I'm always listening.
Let me see if we can. Let's see there.
looks like a jellyfish. Metal figures doing a traditional ring dance will circle the column. The artwork
No.
No.
cooperation.
The problem is that when I share the screen, you cannot hear. Oof. A ver.
But in the other case, we can all hear.
Yeah, because it was not a video. I mean, I could, yeah. But here, I don't know how they can do it. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can.
Send the link.
The problem is that it's not a link exactly as because it's part of. I could share it.
Oh. All right.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I can copy it somewhere. I tried to copy it on my desktop and I couldn't. Wait a minute. Wait. Here I think let me see if it works. Wait. Let me see if it works there.
The first underwater roundabout in the world is opening in the Faroe Islands in the
Wait.
North Atlantic.
Can you
the
hear
roundabout
there?
is part of a
Yeah,
7-mile
Yes.
now you
Yes.
know.
two of the islands. Going through
Wait.
the tunnel will
Yeah. Let me see. No, wait. I must go to, where should I go? ¿Cómo me voy a mi escritorio de aquí? Me perdí ya, me mareé. ¿Cómo me voy de aquí?
¿Dónde está, profe?
Estoy con ustedes aquí. No estoy compartiendo pantalla y me tengo que ir a mi escritorio. ¿Cómo comparto pantalla en mi escritorio? ¿See what I mean? If I
Creo
go
que tiene que compartir toda la pantalla. Cuando aprieta compartir, le pregunta si es una ventana o toda la pantalla o
¿A dónde dice eso? Nunca nadie me
no. ¿No le aparece eso?
Advanced sharing, one participant can share. No, no me aparece eso. Espera, pero cuando yo voy a los cursos, comparto el escritorio, que es lo que me interesa en realidad. ¿Y cómo hago eso? A ver, espera. Ya, espera, creo que caché como. Ahí.
Ahí se ve.
Separa, a ver ahí, que cuando lo aprieto a ver. Ahí ven el escritorio.
Sí.
Veamos ahí si se...
The first underwater roundabout in the world is opening in the
Ahí.
No, no se escucha.
Nada.
Wait a minute. A ver, déjenme ver si puedo subir este video a cursos.
Es raro porque yo sí lo escucho y lo veo. Pero no sé por qué soy la única que puede ver y escuchar.
Sí.
También a la Galia.
No sé, a ver. Y me empiezo a marear y entonces ya no veo la O por lo redondo como decía mi papá. A ver, espérate, déjame ver cómo lo puedo subir. Si lo subo a enlaces de Frentón no puedo porque, a ver, Tengo que subir el video como tal. Es cortito, así que lo podría subir a material docente. ¿Eh?
Un blog podría hacerlo. Como si fuera una clase, ¿no?
Sí, en un blog, pero déjame ver si... A ver. Carepalo. Ah, no sé qué me dice ahí, que no se puede, que la vaina, que... ¿no? Veamos si sube. Esperando caché, me dice aquí. Ah, lo está subiendo ya ahí, a ver. A menos 1 por hora. Uff, vamos a estar hasta pasado mañana. The day after tomorrow. A ver, no sube nada.
Profe, ¿y no se puede hacer esta actividad como solo escuchando el audio? Ahí bueno, ahí dice que lo está subiendo, parece. Que es como 50%.
No, aquí me sale subiendo 0%, me sale abajo. Ahí arriba aparece.
Sí, arriba aparece como un archivo.
31, a ver, veamos si me sale el aviso de que lo suba a YouTube. Pero eso se demora triple más. A ver ahí.
A
Ahí
ver.
subió.
Sí, de hecho, acá dice material docente y ahí se sube un video.
A ver.
Lo voy a descargar.
A ver.
The first underwater roundabout in the world is
Sí,
opening
profe,
in
lo
the
puedo
Faroe
escuchar.
Islands in the north.
Ahí lo escuchan
Sí,
y lo
igual.
ven.
Sí,
Sí.
O sea, desde mi computador o del de ustedes.
No, desde el mío. Mi
Ya.
computador.
Ok. Galia, ¿tú lo
Sí.
puedes ver en tu computador?
Sí,
¿Sí o no? Porque si no lo
sí,
ponemos.
no, sí lo veo.
Ah, ya. It's very short. So.
North Atlantic.
¿Ok?
yes.
Yes?
I am ready.
Ready? Everybody ready? Well, everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So let's go back to the exercise that was, that we were, the other one. Was it? This one. Okay. So let's see number one. Who can do number one? Who can read it completely with the correct answer? Santiago, can you?
The new undersea tunnel is opening in the Faroe Islands in the North Atlantic.
Right, in the North Atlantic. Be careful with the pronunciation of islands because the S is not pronounced.
Islands.
Actually, what you pronounce is this, island. Island. Different from Iceland, that is a country. You see, when you say Iceland, well, when you say island, you refer to this. But when you say Iceland, you refer to the country. Yes?
Okay.
Okay, so to the in the North Atlantic, right. Let's see number 2, Carlos.
The tunnel helps people from the North Islands get to the capital.
Okay, right. Number 3, Catalina.
At the center of the roundabout is artwork.
Is an artwork, right. Number 4, Francisco.
It cost $40 million to build the tunnel and roundabout.
Not exactly. It's not 4. No. Does anybody have a different answer?
$440.
No, that is what Francisco said. We all have the same? I can't remember if it. Let me see. According to my, wait.
440.
Is it 440?
I think so.
Oh, sorry, you are totally right. Sorry, Francisco, and all of you. It's, yeah, 440. Yes. Yes, 440 million. Sorry, you're right. Let's see number 5. Galia?
The government plans to build more tunnels.
Right. Okay, very good. Any questions about it? No questions? Okay, please go now to, wait. Go to this next page, checking understanding, okay? Now I will ask you to watch the news report again and answer these questions, okay? Read the questions first before listening, okay? And then watch the video again, please. Is it okay?
Okay.
Ready? Are you ready, guys?
No.
Hurry up. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see question number 1. Santiago, please. How long is the tunnel system?
7 miles.
7 miles, right. Good. Number 2, Galia?
Because save lot of time.
Right. It saves a lot of time. Number 3, Catalina?
It says it looks like a jellyfish and celebrates collaboration.
The question is, what will it show? Yeah? It will show a jellyfish, yeah?
And celebrates collaboration.
Okay. Okay, right. And the figures will be doing a traditional dance. Yeah, okay, but the concept is to celebrate cooperation, right. Number 4, Francisco.
Because the people in the small village works in the capital.
Okay, people will need to work in the capital, right. Number 5, Carlos.
I don't have that one because I don't understand what when they say the answer of that question. I
Okay.
found it, but I don't understand.
Okay, Galia?
I think it's because the ferries, the service is not often.
The service stops because of what?
The service is not often.
Yeah, but why is not often?
Mm, I don't know.
Anybody,
I just listened some like that.
you just heard that, yeah.
Yeah.
Could anybody hear the reason why the service stops and is not so frequent sometimes?
The bad weather
Exactly.
often the service.
Yeah, the bad interrupts or stops the service, right. Remember, it's in the North Atlantic, so it's bloody cold. Let's see number 6. Let's see, Catalina? Catalina?
Oh, the other ones using the tunnel will be the tourists.
Right, tourists, good. Finally, number 7, Carlos?
Why are the Faroe Islands famous? Is because the natural beauty of this.
Natural beauty, right. Very good. How did you like the tunnel? What do you think about it? What was your impression when watching the video?
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. 7 miles are more or less 10 kilometers, more or less, I think.
Yes.
More or less, yes. So it's quite long.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Santiago, what do you think? Santiago? No, Francisco, who was talking?
No. Francisco.
Francisco.
The natural rock in the center is amazing.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's very impressive, I think. Very original, additionally. Okay, very good. Well, let's go down. Here we're going to go back to the analysis of the, we're going to discuss this idea of having this kind of tunnel. Here we're going to get into a language point that is prepositions, our loved prepositions. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want you to choose the best preposition to complete these phrases taken from the video, okay? Is it okay? Some few seconds, minutes to do it, okay?
There is a number 6, I think. Yeah, and 7.
Sorry?
I couldn't see the numbers 6 and 7.
Number 7, yes. Okay, ready? Are you ready?
No, miss.
Okay. Are you ready? Shouldn't take so
Yes.
long. Okay,
Yes.
let's see the
Yes.
first one. Galia, please.
I think it's over bridges.
Very good. Over bridges. Good. 2, Francisco.
At the center.
Very good. 3, Carlos.
Around the coast.
Okay. 5, Catalina.
Number 4, right?
Number 4, yeah.
Between the North Island and the capital.
Right. Good. Number 5, Santiago.
In the islands, there is.
Sorry, I cannot hear you well.
In the islands, there is.
No.
No.
You never say in the island. Island is a surface, the same as a ferry, the same as a boat.
Mm.
What preposition do you use when you talk about surfaces? like tables, for example.
On?
On. Yeah, definitely that's the correct answer. On the islands, always.
Ah, okay.
It's the same as floor. You say, I live on the third floor. On the island, on the table. Yeah? Let's see number 6, Galia.
Through the tunnel.
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 Through the tunnel. Very good. Actually, the word tunnel is the best example, is the best way to explain the meaning of the preposition through, from one point to the other. Good. Number 7, let's see, Carlos.
In the world, in the North Atlantic, in a small village.
Okay, very good. Very good. Any questions about it?
No.
No? Okay. The last exercise before you start talking in groups. Here you have a text. I don't know how to eliminate this part. Okay. Well, I don't know. But here you have a text, okay, about traveling on these islands. And there are some blanks. The idea is that you complete the text with the missing words, okay? Taking some of the words taking the words from the preposition, from the activities we have done, from the video and from the exercises, okay? I recommend you to have a look at the text, read it completely before starting filling the blanks. This is an exercise that you will have to do in your tests, vocabulary work, okay? Please. Please do it now, okay? Ready? Are you ready?
Yes, I think.
Yes?
Yes, I
well,
think.
Yeah, we are going to check just the blanks, okay? Let's see blank number 1, Francisco.
Bridge.
Bridge, good. Number 2, Carlos?
I don't have the second one.
No? Catalina, do you have it?
I don't have it neither.
No? Galia, do you have it?
I don't know, but maybe is north
No,
of the country.
no. Let's see. Santiago?
I don't have that one.
No? Center,
Center.
at the geographical center of the country. Okay? Well, let's see number 3. Carlos now?
Village.
Villages, yeah? In plural. Yeah?
Villages.
Villages. Catalina, number 4?
Yeah, I don't have that one either.
Galia?
Iceland, maybe?
Uh, no.
On the island.
There
No.
aren't many job opportunities in small villages.
On the
on-
island?
No, not exactly. Does anybody have a different alternative?
Towns.
Sorry?
Towns.
No, they are villages, smaller than coast. That's the word, coast. So people are moving away. Let's see number 5. Sorry. No, you're right. It's islands, yes. Sorry, the small villages on the island, sorry. So people are moving away. Now, driving around this is coast, yeah. Then number 6, Carlos?
Tunnel.
Tunnel, good. 7, Catalina?
Two more tunnels between the capital and the South Island.
Right, between, good. 8, Galia?
8, the most beautiful country in the world.
In the world, right. And number 9, Santiago?
Ferry.
Ferry. Okay, well, here you can see the map. It's very, very far away, yeah? It's in the far north. Would you like to
Yes.
visit these islands?
Miss,
Yes.
was what the 8?
Number 8, in the world.
World.
Yes. Yes. Would you like to visit these islands?
Yes.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, must be bloody cold, but must be beautiful. Yes. Okay, any questions about the paragraph?
Yes, I have a question.
Tell me.
Why in the 7 is between? I think in the
Number-
first time,
Wait.
number 7. Why in the number 7 is
Yeah,
because in the first time I think it was in, but now I see that between is the correct answer. Why is that?
2 more tunnels No, cannot be in because in the capital and the South Islands are planned. No, it's the tunnels are between one place and the other. 2 more tunnels between the capital and the South Islands, connecting these 2 places.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now.
That's the reason. Yes?
Thank you, Miss.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Another question? No questions? Okay. Now we're going to go into the last exercise. Here I will ask you to work in groups or in pairs. Here you have 3 questions. I want you to choose one and discuss it in groups. Okay? Let me open the rooms. I will give you some minutes for you to discuss it. Please, obviously, the idea is that you speak in English when you are in groups. And then you're going to report about your conversation and your conclusion, okay? I will visit you in the meantime, okay? So,
Okay.
2 groups. Okay.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Good, Miss. We are searching for information.
Okay.
Second sentence.
Okay, go on.
Okay, it's the bridge Presidente Ibáñez
Okay.
in Puerto Aysén.
We cannot hear you.
How are you doing?
I think we are doing well. We are thinking in some bridges.
Okay.
We
So-
have to answer the question of the discussion, right?
Yeah, you have to discuss one of these questions. One.
One.
Only one.
Oh, okay.
You were answering all of them? No. Only
No.
one.
Okay.
Choose
Okay.
one of them to discuss. And then you
Okay.
will tell me about what you talked about. Yes?
Okay.
Okay.
Right. See you. Okay. Okay. Everybody here now. Well, let's see. What about your discussions? I would like to listen to your topics and your opinions and what you talked about. Who would like to start? Boys or girls? Who would like to start? Ladies first? That is too old-fashioned.
It could be us or not,
I
Kalia?
don't know. I don't care. I mean, who would
Yes.
like? You girls? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we picked the third one. Describe an interesting journey using bridges, tunnels, or ferries that you have made or would like to make.
Okay.
And Kalia, do you want to start?
Okay. We speak about the Puente Chacao in the south of the country. It's a project. It's near the 30% built, and we want to go there when it's finished. Now we can take the ferry, like I say, the ferry from Puerto Montt to Chiloé. In the meanwhile, but we want to go when the bridge is finished.
Mm-hmm.
I also would like to go to the longest tunnel in Norway, actually in the world, that is in Norway, that you find like art inside, so people don't get like bored of driving so much. And yeah, we both like the ferry in between Puerto Montt and Chiloé.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
How long is that bridge in Norway?
It's 24.5 kilometers.
Ooh,
It's really long.
very long. Yes. Okay. Good. Galia, we talked about, no, we speak about. We talked
Okay.
because
Okay.
first of all, we spoke anyway in the past, okay? But you talked, you didn't only speak, okay?
Okay.
Good. Let's see you boys. What about you? What did you talk about?
We talked about the second question.
Yeah.
Do you know of any similar projects in other places in the world?
Yeah.
And we talked about half tunnel, half bridge that connect Sweden and Denmark.
Okay. Sorry, and it's a combination of bridge and tunnel.
Bridge and tunnel, yes.
Yes.
Francisco knows which which one? Which
Um,
country have any?
The side, the Denmark side is a bridge, and the Sweden side is the tunnel,
I never,
undersea tunnel, and the project it was inaugurated in in the year 2000 year.
in the year 2000.
Yes,
It was
in the year
inaugurated. It was
2000.
okay. So it's an old, well, not old, but it's yeah.
No,
Okay,
it's a new project.
it's a new project.
Um,
It's already
by
working.
by the kings of the both countries.
Yeah, but I didn't understand the inside part. I mean, the bridge is in Sweden,
Bridge is Denmark side.
in Denmark side. Yeah,
Let me see.
the bridge. Yeah, and then the tunnel. I don't understand how that works.
The
Can I share my
Denmark
screen?
the Denmark side is a bridge,
Yeah.
and then the bridge
The bridge gets to Sweden.
get to Sweden, and it's transformed
Yeah,
to the
it becomes.
undersea tunnel.
And where does it get to in Sweden? I don't understand much. I mean, yeah, yeah,
Beautiful. Very beautiful.
okay. That is advanced.
Yeah.
So this is Denmark, and here is Sweden.
Yeah.
Yes. And this in the picture, this island is artificial island.
Yeah, okay, now I understand. Yeah, that is an artificial island to get into the tunnel. That is first world country.
Yes.
First World War. Yes, definitely. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, very good. Any questions or comments? How was the experience of talking about these topics, Carlos?
No, I don't have questions.
No, but how was the experience? I mean, of talking about these topics.
For example, if I was a tourist, I will like to see this half bridge, half under sea. I don't know how to say it, but
I mean,
half bridge
and partly a tunnel. Yes.
partly tunnel. I will be very interested in seeing that because I never see something like that.
Yeah,
Never.
None of us has ever seen that. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, as I told you in part of the exercise, this type of exercise with prepositions and paragraphs for you to complete is part of the exercise you're going to have in the written test, okay? So you must get prepared for that, okay, with the material we have seen. Any questions or comments about it? No?
When is the written test?
It's the schedule is in your cursos. I can't remember it by heart. It's not in your cursos? It is. I'm sure it is. It's May 13.
Okay, thanks.
The oral and the written.
Okay.
Yes? Well, guys, see you next week. Have a nice weekend. I hope you can rest some. Okay?
Thanks.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice weekend.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.